Hello Pisces, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Pisces is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Pisces, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And that's beautiful. 8 of Pentacles. This feels really peaceful to me. You know, it feels like we are, we're kind of chugging along. You know, we're putting in our work. We're doing what we need to do. We're being responsible. We're being thoughtful. We're being caring and nurturing. We're taking care of the garden here, right? And I feel like we're really enjoying ourselves. I feel like it's a good experience for you. You know, I feel like this is exactly where we need to be. And I feel like there is a certain peace and calm kind of coming over your life. We need some context, of course, as always. Okay, now we've got a Knight of Cups. 4 Swords. We got the Moon card. Well, Pisces. That explains it. This is your power card. It's in the past position. I think you recently had this activation of your true self, right? I think that it's kind of been like, you've become the best version of yourself, right? And now we're trying to just kind of maintain that. I think you've reached a level of success and happiness in your life, and now I think it's kind of maintenance, right? It's tending to the garden, nurturing the garden, but then it's also sharing in the love, sharing the fruit from your garden, right? 2 of Cups, love, beauty, pleasure, connection, right? It doesn't have to be romance. Love is everywhere, people. Not just romantic love, right? Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Very nice. We've got the 8, we've got the 4, 2, 1. Now we've got, interesting, we've got a Prince of Cups. 6 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and a Queen of Cups. So Prince of Cups, Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups. We got almost all the cup cards. The Court, right? We have the Knight, the Queen, and the Prince. The only thing we don't have is the Princess. Well, let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is that factor, infinite and unknown. And we'll just put it right here. We'll put Mr. Ed on top. How cool would it be if that's the Page of Cups, right? The fish in the percolator. We're not going to look at that card until the end, though, so you do have to stick around. If at any point during this program you feel like you know what that card is, put your prediction down in the comments. We are going to do it interactively, right? It's a group exercise, and I hope you'll play along. Let's take a look, really. The Major Arcana. We've got your power card, of course, and this is something that I think has been activated in you. I think you are really feeling like you are the best version of yourself right now. We've got the Hanged Man, and this is in the difficult position. This is in the position of the obstacle, the difficulty, the fear, maybe. And the fear might be losing ourselves. It might we've come into this experience of ourselves like in a very intense way, and there's part of us that is, we kind of don't want to lose it, right? We don't want to lose this heightened consciousness, this expanded perception, this spiritual experience, right? We have come to know our true self, maybe God, goddess, deity, right? We feel like we've achieved something here. We don't want to fall from grace. We don't want to lose it, right? Hanged Man. We have a little bit of fire. We've got an awful lot of water here. That's going to be the water energy we got to talk about. And then, of course, we have a little bit of air and a little bit of earth. The air and the earth, I think, are perfect, right? Major arcana energies are good. I think they're perfect. The water energy is interesting because obviously Pisces, you're a water sign. When I see this much water, especially with the court cards, I feel like your aura is very open, very permeable right now. I feel like you're very sensitive to the needs of others. You're very perceptive, very intuitive. I think you really are in touch with that higher energy, that divine energy that's coming through and making you feel like you're the best version of yourself right now. We don't want to lose that. We don't want to fall from grace. And I think it's giving you a very interesting perspective on other people in your life, maybe family members, right? All these court cards here, we've got the Knight, the Queen, and the Prince. Could be family members, okay? It could be that this is yet another exploration of yourself, right? We do see it in this kind of triangular configuration. And so we have the idea of the triangle, the idea of 3, that's the divine energy. It feels as if we are diving deeper into ourselves right now than we thought possible. It's kind of like we're nurturing this garden above ground. Everything is fine out here in the world, right? In the kind of top side, everything is great. So what we're doing then is using this as an opportunity to really dive deep into our own energy, okay? I think your aura is really, really intense right now. And I think that I think your aura is really bright on the outside to the point where it's kind of like it's, like one of those one-way mirrors, you know, that you're able to perceive everything outside and you're very sensitive to what's going on with other people. You're very perceptive. You have this insight, this intuition, the spiritual connection. But from the outside, people are kind of blinded by the light, you know. It just kind of, it's a mirror in a way. That when the light hits it just right, it's blinding. But what else does a mirror do, right? It's going to reflect ourselves back at us. We got to be careful about that. With an aura this bright, I think people are going to take it the wrong way. Could you imagine if you were reflecting back to everybody the same energy that they gave you? Right? And I feel like that's not something that you're trying to do. You're trying to go within and do this depth work within yourself and find perhaps where you've been holding on to some emotional blockages, right? We see that with the Prince of Cups here, there's this fixed water energy, right? And then we have the active and the passive water energy, and then the fixed energy, right? So it's kind of like we are trying to clear away a blockage here and get things flowing again in a good way. You're trying to do this interior spiritual work, but I think in the outer world, I think there's a lot of reflection going on. And I mean that literally, that in your interactions with other people, I feel as if people are really seeing themselves, you know. And I don't know if this is something that is kind of taking place, like I said, maybe in the family, where whatever energy people give you, it's like it's just being, you know, it's I'm rubber, you're glue kind of thing, you know, where the energy is just going right back at the people that are delivering it. And I don't think other people like this very much, but that's not really your worry right now, because I feel like you are trying to nurture and tend to your life, and well, there's a lot going on with these other people. I feel like it is family. There's something with family going on right now, right? And it could be really that people don't always want to celebrate your success with you. Okay? I think that's one thing that's going on. I think also it's with some, and I don't know who these, maybe they're not family, I don't know, it could be coworkers or something, but I'm getting the family vibe. It's like someone's given you this negative energy. You're not responding to it. You're somewhere else. You're doing your thing, right? And so that energy is just bouncing back to them like a mirror, like it's being reflected. And that's angering them even more. And it's almost like they're arguing with them. They're arguing with their own reflection, let's say. You know, and I don't think you're engaging at all. I think even in your silence, they are they're getting more aggravated. Like they just keep arguing, but it's like they just keep escalating the argument with themselves, and you're not even like in the room. Does that make sense? So I feel there's something going on there, but we also see the Six of Wands in the position of the environment. You do have this desire to, you have this love, this connection with everybody. You want everybody to win. You want everybody to rise together. At the same time, Four of Swords within you. This is underneath the surface, this Four of Swords. You're not engaging in their drama. You're focused on your stuff. Right, but I think because your aura is so bright, you can't help but be, be the flame that is attracting all the moths, right? And it's not your fault. It's nothing you can really control. You're doing you, and so I think you're attracting a lot of really good people to your life, but also a lot of people that just kind of want to argue with their reflection, But the Six of Wands, I think, is really showing that you have this very connected view of the world. You want everybody to succeed. You want everybody to experience love and joy and pleasure and success and comfort and all of these good things. You want everybody to win. But you're not going to engage with their drama, right? So it's like you're very kind, you're very connected, but you don't always have to be nice, I think there's a difference between being kind and being nice. Being nice, kind of just telling people what they want to hear, just saying things to make someone feel better, right? I don't think you're doing that. I think you're just kind of a little more quiet. I feel like you've been really silent lately. And well, this is the only air energy we have, and this is kind of a card of silence, right? That you're just calm, breathing, silent, listening. Somebody else just keeps arguing. They keep ramping up, and you're just very calm, Zen almost. And people might kind of think that, and then they might walk away from that experience, right? And think, I can't believe how Pisces was treating me. I can't believe the things that they said to me. I can't believe what they did here. Meanwhile, you didn't say a single word, right? It's that kind of an interaction with some of these people. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're family, if it's friends, if it's coworkers or something. Sometimes people just want to argue with themselves, But you're focused, I think, on other things. You're focused on cultivating love, right? You're looking for ways that you can further tap into the love that you are and express that and give that out as a gift and learn new ways, right? Here's the Ace of Pentacles in the future. Find a new path for expressing your love, for giving your gift away to the world, right? It doesn't mean that you're going to be nice to these people that come by and want to argue with you. No, you're trying to find a way to express your gift. You've discovered your true self. Now you're trying to cultivate love and find a new way to express your gift, to share of your true self, share of your essence with the world. Right? So you're thinking, you're in this really deep energy, or some people are just in this very shallow, argumentative, just want to kind of be angry at somebody energy. Okay? But you're doing a good job resisting that. Okay? And I think everything else in your life is really flourishing. I think you have a really intense energy right now. Really, really not so much materially successful, though I think your material life, your earthly life is fine, right? But I feel like this is such a spiritual experience for you right now. I feel like you're really going deep in that spiritual energy. And it feels really nice. There are some emotional blockages that we're trying to clear out, right? We're trying to find a way to let the love flow more freely, right? So this fixed water energy, I think, is what we are trying to actively clear away. And part of that is through your focus on good works, right? Acts of love, right? We see the Knight of Cups as the giving and receiving of love and affection. If the meaning of life is to discover your gift, the purpose of life is to give that gift away. And this is you giving of yourself, giving your heart, giving your energy, your time and effort to people, right? not that person that's coming by to argue with their shadow, right? But this is you finding a new way to express that in a very practical way. So you're giving your energy to something, whether it's a charity, if it's a business, some sort of community thing, if it's you just creating art, creating music, creating food, I don't know. But there's something tangible and practical that you are creating and sort of giving to others or sharing with others. Okay? To me, it feels like an act of kindness. It feels like it's maybe it's like a lot of small behaviors, right? Just kind of a general aura of love and kindness. Yeah. That's being expressed through your behaviors, through the way that you are interacting with other people. Now, I think that whoever this family member is or the family situation, I think it's a special case, right? That's not, and kindness, of course, can be expressed in different ways. And maybe that's why there's this fire energy in the position of your environment, which is maybe a little bit of, not tough love. That's not really what I want to say, but it's not just being nice to them. You're not just kind of saying what they want to hear. You're not just enabling them. So maybe by being silent is a little bit of tough love, but you really have more of this idea of not getting involved, and just be like, it's kind of like a Zen master. The student's trying to figure things out, and the Zen master just kind of sitting here, a little bit of a smile on his face, and not engaging. And so the student gets more and more frustrated. Be like, what does that mean? Are they saying yes? Are they saying no? Like, what is that smirk for? And so I feel like it's just kind of it's not engaging. It's letting the other person figure it out on their own, right? And that's what I mean by the Six of Wands here in this position. The Hanged Man too, I think, is this concern that we're going to let the negative energy of others drag us down. And so to counter that, I think you're also trying to do a lot more of these kind things in life, these kind behaviors, these expressions of love, however they're manifesting for you. Because we don't want the negative energy of others to drag us down, and maybe devolve this harmonious 6, into a 5 or a 7. We don't want to get off balance. We want to maintain this perfect spiritual experience. It's kind of like you're in the state of samadhi. You're in the state of nirvana right now. And it's like, we don't want to fall out of this balance. And it's a very delicate balance. And so the Hanged Man, I think, is that concern in us that we're going to fall from this grade. We're going to fall right back into that, the arguing, the competition, the 5 or 7 of Wands here, when we want to stay in that perfect, balanced, suspended spiritual experience of the 6. What I want to do now is a Metatron Oracle card. Your aura is very intense right now. Very intense. I'm trying to remember what the last reading for you was about, but we activated something there. Okay. And I think it really is changing a lot about you and about how you're interacting with the world. Now we've got the Archangel Sandalphon with you now. That's beautiful. That is kind of this is a card that says your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your ancestor, God, goddess, deity, the messenger of the divine is with you right now. This is you in communion with the angel, okay? And I think this is what we're talking about with the activation of this moon energy, right? This Pisces energy, your power card that we had back here. Now, I think having the moon in this position is also talking about the difficult and kind of uncertain period of time that you've just emerged from. I think that you were in a bit of a dark night. And through the help of your guardian angel, whatever this is to you, an ancestor, spirit guide, your higher self, true self, whatever it is, for me, it's kind of a higher genius. It's a guardian angel energy. Through that, you were able to get through this darkness and really get to this place where we're cultivating love. We're moving forward with these with expressions of love, right? So this is confirming that you do have divine energy with you right now. And that's something that we don't want to lose. We don't want to fall out of this communion. We're in this spiritual experience now where we are together with this divine entity, right? Whatever you want to call it. I think that's really that's stunning. That's the first time we've had the Sandalphon card. Let's do an angel number since we're here. An angel number card to go with this. 0303. Taking chances. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary, whether in your professional or personal life. You will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. I think that's what you're doing here with these kinds of new behaviors, right? We do something out of the ordinary. We're cultivating love. We're acting in new ways. This is new behaviors here. And maybe we're trying to cultivate this feeling of love and connection and spiritual communion, and we're trying to use that to then cause positive changes in our life, do good things, do good works, and these are new avenues of you expressing love, right? I think that's perfect. Taking chances, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing here. This is really beautiful energy. Really, really nice. I love this. I think we should take a look at this mystery card. But first, maybe we need a Tree of Life Oracle card too. Maybe this will show us where in this spiritual journey we are. I feel like with the Queen of Cups here, this is us trying to get this love energy flowing, trying maybe to find where this blockage is. Okay, let's see what we have. These cards are very thick. We have the 17th path, the lovers, humor, choices, intelligence, right? The lovers. We have love up here, we have the lovers here. So I think we're trying to maybe find what our passion is in life. When I see the lovers card, and this is that path of the lovers, it is the lovers card. When I see this, I don't think romance right away. I mean, it could be. It could be that's part of what we're trying to do is prepare ourselves to be open for that kind of love, for that kind of true love, romance, soulmate kind of situation. And in order to be ready for the lovers, we've got to clear out the blockage in our emotions so that we can have that perfect union, right? But I feel like this could be anything. This is us wanting that inspiration for a life path, for our mission in life. Maybe you're feeling this. Maybe you've been hit with that arrow of inspiration and you know exactly what your mission is in life. You have fallen in love with something. It could be someone, but I feel like it's a purpose. It's a sense of destiny. And now we're just clearing out any of the blockages that might be left over. And I think really it's what your angel has revealed to you is your true path, is your purpose, your mission in life. And now we're just clearing out anything that's in our way that's preventing us from letting this flow freely from us. Very intense, very intense. Mystery card. What do you think? You think it'll be the Lover's card? It could be. It could be the Lover's card. It could be the Eon card, Judgment, which is kind of the angel blowing that trumpet in our face, right? To wake us up, to let us know that the time is now. Time to act, time to do this is now. I'm kind of thinking Lover's card, though. Let's see what we have. Oh, 3 of Swords. This is perhaps that blockage, right? Maybe this is what we were looking for. We're looking for that thing that still pains us, that memory, that history, that event, right? That feeling that we've had in the past that is preventing us from letting everything go. Maybe this is a trust thing. Yeah. Because I think you've been hurt before, and maybe this is part of that, what the Dark Knight was with that Moon card. I think this is what we're looking for. We're looking to clear out that blockage. We're looking to kind of smooth out that scar tissue from when we were hurt in the past, so that we can be free to love again. And maybe that's going to open up the Lover's card. But we got to clear away the scars from that other thing, that past thing. Okay? Very intense work. And this is all, remember, this is all kind of internal work for you. Even though you got this drama going on out there, but you're not focused on that. You're not getting entangled with that. Because it's about finding this, where the scar is on your heart, and clearing this away so that we can be open to this true love soulmate situation, this inspiration, this falling in love with this path, this purpose, and letting this water energy flow freely. This might be that kind of soulmate love relationship for you. We have the Two of Cups up there at the top, right? It could be that we're clearing away the last little bit of scar tissue so that we can have that perfect, ideal, soulmate love relationship. Okay? If we're ever going to have a romance reading on this channel, this is the one to have. This is really intense. Okay? It doesn't have to be romance, though. But this Lover's card is something. And we've got to clear whatever blockage is left so that all of this can flow freely. All right? Now, we're going to do an extended reading as well. If you want to stick around, there's a link up top. There is one down below. New readings for Pisces every Thursday and Sunday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.